You all the referee challenges here in Poland. Kim Dae-in going to want to have that ball coming in from Korea's passers to give herself some options. Got to get past this big block from USA. USA with 40 blocks compared to 18 from Korea. So welcome to watching Poland. Welcome to this Pool C match. It is Korea in black serving on the left-hand side to USA in white on the right. And it's USA attacking with a big swing from Thompson to start with. High off the hands goes Han-bi Lee. A little cut shot from Kelsey Robson-Cook. A bit too much on it. Han-bi Lee had a great game against Germany, taking 15 points. Go-to hitters alongside So-wi, who also scored 18. Big floats there with a topspin slight on it to Robson-Cook. Thompson out wide, has got the advantage of the hit, but great recovery from Korea. Is it going to make it over the net? It's going to just clear over. Thompson gets it, run the middle, and the attack comes in, waits for the decision. It's just wide from Chiaka Ogbogu. Great resilient defense, and that's what Korea are all about. Never say die attitude. Look at that go. Full stretch. The ball just dropping over. A bit too much on the right-hand side there for Ogbogu. 2-0 for Korea. Flips the tape. They target again, Robson-Cook. Little tip. Off the hands it goes. Seung-ju, the 31-year-old, finds the fingertips. 3-0 straight away. So they continue to target over on Kelsey Robson-Cook. They do. Nice ball in. Carlini's got options. Goes to Robson-Cook behind. Cross-court shot. Well defended from Korea. Han-bi goes, though. It's a little bit tight. Jordan Thompson right over the top of her. 193. The phenomenal leap. There just a little bit behind her. First point for USA. Cook with the serve. Smart play again from Korea. That's going to be part of their passage of players, how they're going to use the hands of the block. We've already seen that they can't go straight through this huge block from USA. That slight little gap in the seam, just catching the right arm of the middle blocker coming through. Oh Young with the serve. Carlini out wide, Larson right on the line. Oh, she's been there and done it all. Get back into the international colours after a couple of years out. Scored 6 against Colombia, 4 against Thailand, 7 against Slovenia. With the serve, just long. The referee just having a glance down at the tablets in front of it. There's no line challenges. The referees here have the technology there just to show the ball in and out. Justine Wongerantes in now. The captain for USA as a libero. Just watches that ball go over her left shoulder. Brings the team into the centre. USA now get their 3rd point. 3-5. Jordan Thompson back to serve. 4 aces in the competition so far for the American opposite. Almost a 5th. That ball just been hoisted back in. It's going to be a free ball though, high for USA. Options they've got available. Back line inside comes Thompson. It's going to be a slide to Ben Reckley. She snaps the wrist across, but it's well defended. Larson keeps it alive. Carlini with a swing. Great work from Korea. Again, another attack comes in. It's gone back to Retke again. Now she snaps it over the wrist. Gets over the top of the ball. Middle blocker didn't quite get across there. That cross-court shot just opens up. See the movement from Retke. Middle blocker not tracking across quick enough. Larson with a good block. Good cover from Korea. Off the hand again, the second time of asking from USA. Third time of asking off the hands. Now USA get a chance to attack. Retke again. Well, how many times are we going to see that happen? But she's kept it alive. Little tip. Well, it took Robza Cook from the back line. Almost a celebration too early. Couldn't quite get the hand underneath it enough to bring it into play. All level, 5 apiece. Great hustle from Thompson. Larson now just plays the ball coolly down the line. Sung Yu goes deep. Orantes has it now. Larson comes around the block of the setter. She's got the height advantage there. The gap in the block for Sung Yu Po, the 31-year-old. Exploiting the seam. Retke couldn't quite get across far enough. Larson just changing her action on the... Carlini changed her action on the block. And the cross-court shot opened up. Error, though, on the serve from the Korean outside. Larson back to serve. Low serve down the line. Backcourt shot coming in. Hamby a bit too far behind the line. Cook goes hard into the hands. Great play from Young. All options available now. Robza Cook out wide. Drops into the middle. Quick flat set out wide. Catching. Well, Thompson was coming underneath it. Carlini turned around and reached out. Six. Korea have taken out, played already against Italy, couldn't get that set against them, got a set against Poland, and then 3-2 against Germany, building into this tournament as they've gone along. Yet to get a victory. Flat set out wide, Robza Cook's got to work hard with that left hand. Good swing cross court. Robza Cook deep inside the 3-meter line on the cover. Just gets a deflection off the left hand of Retke. Out of reach. 8-6. Flat float service, give me a free ball coming over from Thompson. She gets back into position to defend at 1. It's got to go high and hard off the hands. Robza Cook plays it. There's the connection again. Carlini and Retke. Carlini now playing her volleyball over in Turkey. And Retke alongside Jordan Larson. Alliance Volley Milano. Here's the big number 16. Back to serve. Quick off the hand. Retke has to pull that ball back. It's going to be a free ball coming over again. Combinations coming in for Korea. They've got options. It goes out wide, right into the corner. Lovely, lovely shot from Korea. Talked about the power that Zoe has. Well, only at 181, not the biggest. Really controls the ball well. Kim Dae-in, the server, the setter, and scorer of an ace serve to give Korea a lead of 3 points here. 10-7. Archgaray motionless. That familiar stance on the side of the court. Watching his team. Serve again, just clips the net onto Robza Cook. Backline Thompson. Well, it's wide. USA looking at the line to see. We'll see the video just a fraction out. Expect a change here, yeah. Archgaray calling for a timeout. His team down by 4 points in this first set. 11-7. Korea have come out all guns blazing. Let's have a listen in.
Number one, we got more time than we think. felt a little frantic, a little rushed out there. Number 2, ready for lots of service pressure. They don't care if it's going in or out. They're blasting it, and we'll just keep it high and off and run our pins if we need to. Here we go, USA.
Hey, we keep chipping here, 1 by 1. Keep chipping.
Just keeping it calm, using that time, it says Kashkarai. They know that Korea are going to hustle ball every time. They've got the height. We've seen the impact that Thompson and Retke have had already at the early stages. It is all smiles on the side of Korea. So dropping that short, read well by John Larson. Setters out. Hanby. Well, she came in, as I said, against Germany, had a great game against Germany. Really used the ball well. There you see her just getting the right arm of Robza Cook. Did well not to get anywhere near the antenna. Setter with the serve again onto Robza Cook. She delivers a kill, a blow after taking that pass in. Carlini. Back to serve. Batter out wide, off the hands. Larson staying deep to recover. Robza Cook cross court, great take on the chest. Pulled back in. Confusion a little bit there for Korea, who's taking it. Now they run the offense, and Okbogu has an easy picking one-on-one. That's what we know USA can do. Watch it against Hanbi Lee. John Thompson should be taking those points each and every time. Off the hands. Carlini coming in backcourt, has all the options available. Robza Cook down the line. Great defense from Dayin. Cross court gets the arms of Justine Wongerantes. Great point for Korea. Good defense down the line. And a really nice swing. USA not having it their own way. Korea coming out strong. Carlini has 3 front court with her. Full options available. They've got to get this ball into her on the 3-meter line here. Into the angle goes John Thompson. Thompson also playing her trade now at Vakifbank in Turkey. Former teammate of Larson at Milano. Robza Cook forces the overpass just on the baseline. It was just drifting over the top of Okbogu. She had enough about it just to get it to land on the baseline. And they're back within a 2-point deficit now, 11-13. Short onto the lead rope. Hanby with a combination. Carlini looking for the back line. Bick. Oh, big block. Seungju has seen what Jordan Thompson's all about there. There you see that right hand turning in, back into court.
Remember to try to avoid the middle, when we attack, okay? More in the direction 2 and in the direction 1. This is okay, but remember, I prefer the ball out, okay? Don't care, try to think that you want to touch that cable, okay? And we go high and deep, no problem, okay? We don't want to collect points, because of block, Call B and we play back shift, okay? And we go in the middle, because the middle blocker will follow a little bit and we go in the middle of the block, Nice.
So Hernando Gonzalez taking over from Lavarini back in 22. Lavarini now here in Poland. Talking there, avoid going into the middle of the block. Hopefully we won't see the players hitting the cable on the sky, although we have had that on day 2 here in Poland. Let's see how Poland react now, the changes they make. Hard with that ball not coming on point. Well, Hamby did go high and hard, looking to the referee, asking if there was a touch. We are going to have a challenge coming in from Korea. I'm going to say haven't owned up to it if they have touched it, or they're not aware that they have. This also gives Gonzalez another chance just to have a chat to his team on the side of the court while the videos footage is being reviewed with the aid of Bolt 6 and the video referee. Look for the touch. No touch there, just from Larson, just going over the fingers. So 13-13. Lead closed out from USA. Now they look to extend it, but they can't. Robertson Cook doing that 5-to-5 serve, just drifting it too long, forcing the pressure. 20-year-old Ho Young coming in now. MVP of the Kovo Cup last year. 6 points in attack against Germany. Just won the ace serve. Lovely play from USA in the middle. Ali Franti coming in for some pressure from the service line. Two aces in the tournament so far. Franti just playing a bit part, coming for a few points at a time. Well, Larson went across, that ball squeezing inside the block just as Cesar Hernandez-Gonzalez asked for. Franti goes back off after her serve, and the captain is replaced on court. Hamby Lee with the serve, but gets too much on that one. Well, it's a free point given away to USA. Two errors apiece on the serve for both teams. Oh, that one just hit the tape, dropped over. Robertson Cook staying nice and deep. On to Retke again. She forces it down the line, but quick cover from Korea. They turn that into attack. Longarante's digging outside the body, which she does so well. Larson tries to use the hands. A little bit of confusion there. Carlini with a great vision. They try to be cheeky to take the setter out of the game, but they put it on a plate for the 28-year-old. Lovely spotting. Really aware of where the defenders were, pushing that ball deep to 5. Perfect point for the American setter. Larson serving. Cross court, great swing. Hyunjin Park played their first game against Germany yesterday. Scored 8 points, 5 attacks. There's that little bit more height in the middle. (16-16). Another serve going way long for Korea. Larson with that float serve down the line, just creeping into the middle of the court. Smart play from Sewee off the hands. Setter taking that high, Retke going early with the setup. That just gave that little opportunity to be a one-on-one against Carlini. Get the ball in, goes to the back line. Thompson, oh, it's just in on the line. Thompson has that knack coming for the pipe or the B-quick or the bic. Depends where you're from to what you call that shot. Instead of staying out wide to the right-hand side, gives it the options to go left and right. time it's Retke with the error on the serve. A lot being pushed along today. Kim Dae-in, the setup. Caused USA a little bit of trouble on her last cycle of serves. Can she do the same here? Deep to Robson Cook. Oh, it's been pulled back in from Bogu, and it means a free ball for Korea. It's tight on the net. Carlini chased that down to the score table. Quick play through the middle. Oh, Young Jeong, the 22-year-old, gets the kill. Some pressure from the serve, giving the opportunity to have a free ball for Korea. 19-18. Better ball in from Robson Cook. She comes in to put it away. Setters out. So no, she can't catch it again. 2 for 2 from Lauren Carlini. They didn't learn the first time, and they haven't learned the second time. Can't play the ball there to Lauren Carlini. A little bit further in court. No nonsense from Carlini. She goes back to serve. That was just bullied through from Han Bi-ling. She generates some serious power. That one rattling through the arms of the American block. So much power, just forcing the left arm of Jordan Thompson back. And it's rattling between her and Bogu. Rantes puts the ball in. Lovely play from USA, but it's kept alive. And another free ball. They've learned the lesson not to go to the set this time. Dae-in. Oh, there's no touch there. Oh, the referee has given it as a touch. Well, there's no complaints from USA in the end. As much as Robson Cook was waving her hand saying no touch. Quite clearly see there is a touch. And 21-19 forces USA to call for their second timeout.
They know their best chance is absolutely unload on the serve. Good angles on that, keep us a little off, keep it in play, and look for those end blocking targets.
Yes. Here we go, USA. USA. Hey, we stay gritty here, let's go.
One side,
Right,
let's go.
Here we go.
We stay patient, ladies, right here. This is it.
High and deep.
Let's go, ladies, right here. Keep going, guys. One side out.
One here, one here.
Just low.
The USA know Korea are going to come at them hard. Nifty footwork there of Jordan Larson. But it is Korea with Soi serving. Pressure serve, forced the overpass. Almost confusion from Korea. Great points away in the end from Seungju. Did unload on the serve. Got across the middle block into the angle. 22-19. Again, another one taken well by the American captain. Thompson really going hard off the hands, just out of reach of Kim Dae-in. See the left hand of Han Bi flicking back as the ball ricochets out. USA 20, 22. Han Bi back, wiping off the block. And 2 required for Korea. Seungju, trademark serve of hers. Bogu into the block. Larson cross court. Backlined from Soi high. It's going to come down to Wong Arantes. to distribute the ball. It's going to be tight for Thompson. She does well. Hamby just trying to feed the ball into the net. It's snuck inside. The battle between Sungju and Thompson is won by Korea, and they now have 4 set points. Sungju serving with 4 set points. Morantes holds that platform. Free ball from Robinson Cook. Quick in the middle, and there it is. The first set of this game goes to Korea, 25-20. Well, what a set that was. Right from the get-go, Korea came out in good run of form, quickly attacking, getting aggressive against this USA block. We'll see on the stats. Korea outscoring 17-13. USA have had a couple of blocks on them, but a few errors as well. We saw initially that very first swing out to the left-hand side, out of play. A couple of errors coming in from USA's point of view. Not taking away, though, the work that Korea have done. Lovely swing from Robinson Cook cross court. Watch that block drift. Don't bite that too hard. There we see the slide. Larson drifting on the block, the gap opening up. This is where Korea have done really well. When the block's been there, they've wiped off it. When the gap's been there, they've exploited that and gone through. Well, in all their careers, they've never taken out USA in a match. 3-1 is the victory they've had. Here's the USA attack points. That's on the Korea ones. 76%. The opposite of that also includes the slide attacks from the middles. Here's Sungju, one of our players to watch, wearing number 19, alongside Sowi, leading the way on the scoring 7. Thompson has 6. Carlini, the second highest point scorer for USA, with those 2 volleys down the line when Korea tried to play the ball on her on the first touch. So wait to see the lineups. Will there be any changes coming in for the USA? Expect Korea to stay the same as they do. No changes for USA. Likewise for Korea, so both teams starting as they were. Carlini setting Thompson in the opposite position. Robinson, Cook and Larson outside of Bogu and Retke in the middle for Korea. Kim Dae-in in the setter position. The powerful Hamby in the opposite position. Sungyu and Sowi in the outside. And Ho Young and Yun Jin wearing the number 6 are the 2 middle players. Young Young Kim wearing number 8 is the libero in the red shirt. She just now comes onto court, ready to defend as USA are going to be serving. Underway here for the second set. USA down by 1. Looking for an immediate response. And the immediate response they get is the ball back at them from Ho Young through the middle. Cesar Hernandez-Gonzalez happy so far with the way this game is going. Aggressive on the serve. Oh, is it on the corner? No, it's just wide. Not sure if the back of that just caught the line or not. It's the one kind of key area where Korea have pushed a little bit too much on the serve, serving along. Cross court, Retke coming across. Inside goes Sungju. Takes that ball high, sees where Retke is, snaps it across. Larson almost in that 3 position. This time serving on Larson. She gets the ball back, puts it away in the middle of the court. The calmness and the experience of Jordan Larson, the 36-year-old. Retke doing her job, drawing the middle blocker out. Larson one-on-one. Force the set. Well taken on the back from Robinson Cook. Now Thompson goes down the line and in. Good control from USA. Courtside assistants just making sure the court is safe. This is game 2 of the 4th day of the competition here in Łódź, Poland. There's Thompson serving. USA 3-2 up. And that point takes us back level to 3 apiece. And Larson drifting over towards the pin. Middle blocker not getting across. Retke tight, great pickup on the defense. To the back line to Hamby, goes into the block, and this one scored by Larson on the block. Aim high, says Gonzalez. Just talking to Hanbi Lee. Bread and butter for Jordan Larson. Got the angle. Ooh, confusion between Robinson Cook and Wongarantes. Ball just finding the gap between the two. Sungju lining up to serve. Well, the tip coming in from Retke, she couldn't get a full swing on it, but the height she has at 2'3", which is in the air, at 6'8". Just enough to bring it in. Jin got a hand to it, but not quite enough to keep it alive. Retke back to serve. Zoe with the swing, looking for the hands. It does get the touch of the block of Carlini and Agbogu. This is what Gonzalez has said. He's having a bit of a fist bump through celebration to his teammates on the bench, who are part of the coaching staff here for Korea. Jin Park to serve. Marlene forced all the way out, so has to go out wide. Hamby pulls it back in, it's kept alive. Well done from Korea. They can't make an attack out of it, so it's going to be a free ball coming in. Agbogu moving for the slide. Chance here for Korea. Soe with a swing, drops it short. It is a point for Korea. What a chase down. What a game they're having. All the mutual support and respect by both teams here, but also the crowd loving the energy from Korea, the chase down. And the awareness there from Soe just to tip that ball over. Korea leads 6-5. Second set by 1-0. USA's defense 3/4 back, taken by Cook on the back line now. Thompson drops it short. Hamby has to think now. She goes high in the hard in the hands, but Jordan Larson's in the right place. Thompson at the second time of asking. Goes automatically to a setter. Perfect ball in for Jordan Thompson to attack. Middle blocker not getting across at all there. Really hard for Sungju to defend. Carlini, float serve just clearing the net. Combination coming in. Well, there's what we've seen from Korea in the last few games. Just change it up a little bit. That little crossover. Bogu, Thompson going in with the middle. Seeing Soi coming out. Just means they've got an extra half a metre to play with on their left-hand side. Good pressure serve down the line. Bogu has blocked by Ho Young. Holds that position well, the Korean blocker. That left hand. Eight, 6. Short serve. Oh, that one's knocked Sungju down on the side of her head. John Thompson holding at the net, just making sure she's okay. The medic just coming in. Head and shoulder combination. Good sporting spirit shown there from USA. Making sure she's okay. Especially the speed that Jordan Thompson swings at. There's a Cook with a serve. Hamby off the hands. Oh, no touch given by the referee. They've gone straight over to their coach to say, challenge that. We think there's a touch. USA haven't put the hand up to say yes, there was. They had a challenge in the first set. It wasn't successful. Quite sure Thompson had a bash to the nose or not. See if there's a touch. Well, off the index finger, coming across. Good challenge for Korea. They lead by 2 now, 9-7. And defense very deep for USA on the serve receive. Bogu into the middle, but great, again, defense from the libero. Oh, and then it's just wrong-footed by Wong Arantes. Another great point for Korea. Built on the defense. Young Kim alert to the deflection of the block, and USA timeout. 3 points down. Korea leads second set, 10-7 by 1 set to 0.
Having attacking is hitting high and hard to the corners, not shallow in 6 or tipping. They're covering those pretty well. So all routes, aim in for zone 4, zone 1, zone 5 corners. Here we go.
Let's go, ladies. Let's go. USA. USA. Point by point. Yeah, just take one here.
Smash the daylight.
Here we go. Lots of time. Lots of time. Heads up here.
USA straight back out. Korea 10-7, 3 points up. Soi Kang back serving. She's on 8 points so far. Thompson, the top point scorer in the game, alongside Sungju on 9 points. There's a scramble down from Larson. It's going to be tight on the net. Well, you've seen Korea win one of those. Well, Thompson's just won one as well. Getting a little bit of confusion. Just a deflection off the tip of the hands. And just to tip it over. And Ho Young just loses it in the left and right arm. 28-year-old Jacko Opogu with the serve. And Opogu on the defense at 5. Larson with a swing off the hands of the block. Hamby's got to go angle. Well, she's gone high in the hands. Redkey saying no. Larson saying no. There will be a challenge coming in. This might be more so just to slow the tempo down. USA back from 2 points. 9-10. Nice movement from the bench there. They've seen themselves on the big screen above the middle of the court. Let's have a look here then. All the circles on there. There is the slightest of touches on the challenge. Oh, USA didn't recognise that. Sometimes it's hard when the arms are together, side by side. You get a little bit of a knock there if it just catches the tip of the finger. Well, it goes from 9-10 to now 11-8, so it's a 3-point gap. That challenge system makes such a big difference. Hey, the result becomes correct, but it takes a little bit of the pressure off Korea. More on USA now. Officer Cook with a nice pass in. Redkey flat into the middle. Off the hands of the block. USA come back again. It's got to be tight to the angle. They've got to use it. Oh, has that caught the line? We'll wait to see the referee's decision. It's gone straight down the line. It is just wide. It's just wide. It would have been an amazing shot had that landed in. I haven't seen the replay of the shot, just seen where the automatic tracking was, but tough rally, tough call for Korea. 9-11. Here's the slide for Korea off the hands of Jordan Larson. Back to 3-point game again. 12-9. Well, the game plan for Korea is working, and working well. Hamby swinging hard to Robson Cook. Redkey, what a pickup. Korea couldn't do anything more than that. Young managed to get the deflection off the block from Redkey. Movement from Redkey. It's only caught a fingertip of the outside of the block. The libero doing so well. USA get the point. Louis into the block, no mistake in that one. It's the first time in a while we've seen Korea go straight cross court. We know the coach has already said not to do that. You can't afford to go into the arms of Dana Redkey, because that's what she can do to you. And it now is a 1-point game. Float serve, ball hardly moving. This time it's gone inside Carlini, down between her and the net. Alongside Dana Redkey, almost side by side. They see the celebration. The Korean players still down underneath the referee stand. Sungju with the serve. Picked up from Korea, but just checked back. Wrong-footed Soe. USA. Substitution coming in. Hayley Washington coming in for Opogu. They're on the serve there. Washington played a couple of points yesterday against Slovenia, scoring 5. I remember playing over in Italy. She plays for Scandici. Can she make an impact here for USA against Korea? It's going to be tight for Carlini. So it goes to Robson Cook, who has a beautiful angled shot, cross court. Washington bringing the energy, Robinson Cook bringing the power. 13-14. Carlini dropping that one short. Helps hit middle option out, but it still goes to the middle to Ho Young. Oh, brutal from Jordan Thompson. Into the chest of Young Yeon. See the handshake behind the ball, flat down the line. Carlini again going short this time. So he takes it, Hamby, backcourt. Robinson Cook goes hard again. This one's got enough deflection, and USA have regained the lead, 15-14. That forces now a timeout for Cesar Hernandez-Gonzalez and the Korean staff. Let's have a listen in.
First time. Sometimes it's pass, sometimes defense that we can put the ball higher. Breathe, open the approach. Attention, because they will start to do like this. Okay, to take off the hands. In any case, we keep thinking. High and deep, okay? We try good pass, we go late, we play C. Wait a little bit.
There we see a passage of points there for USA, getting a couple on their serve. The light show kicking off here in Łódź, Poland. The crowd starts to build, ready for Poland later on, which is the next game coming up. Around 6,500 expected. Tickets sold out for the latter part of the week. And the likes of Poland take on USA and Italy. 15-14. Good pressure on the serve. Nice angle taken well by Robinson Cook. She goes back to 4 and a big brutal swing out wide. So Carlini causing the pressure on the serve, and then Robinson Cook doing the damage on the attack. 16-14. Improved efficiency for USA in their attacks. Read well again by Cook. She's got to work hard to bring it back round again. A little bit more confusion kicking in for Korea. They're not able to get the attacks out. They're just asking USA to attack them, and that's what they're doing. Now they get the chance. Runs the middle. Taken from Carlini, pop deep, but it's just long. Well, Korea do finally get the attack in the middle. Thompson trying to do similar to what Carlini did, popping that ball deep while the defense is in covering over the block. Not quite the setter's hands of Carlini. Carlini does have 3 front court options. Bench warming up for USA. Oh, that's just incredible from Jordan Thompson. She's knocking the Koreans down like Skittles at the moment, but they keep getting back up. (17-15). Just incredible power. Smart play from Korea, keeping that ball tight. Korea will be serving 1 point in it, 16-17. Larson with a power tip. No, she's got the advantage over Hanbi Lin on the block. Going to use that. Washington back to serve. Squeezing it through, goes to the angle to Washington. Retke turning setter. Now Carlini back in her position. Larson second time into the block. It's gone to reverse now. Oh, the block is pulled away. All smiles from Jordan Larson. Well, she's crafty. She knows what she's doing. And there you see her just ducking away. Almost got a touch with the hair as it flicked back. Smart play from Jordan Larson.
But we stop to risk.
근데 이제
This,
그냥 감수하는
I'm
거.
okay. We start to go in pass like this, save like this, attack. No,
근데 더
we need to
소극적이면
go
안
full
되고 더
power.
적극적으로.
We don't care what happened with the ball, okay? Go full power. Remember, from there, go inside like so we did
네, 우리가 한
before.
것처럼.
네, 이렇게 빼면 맨날
Guys, we try to play. We call A,
A에,
and we try to go with B, okay?
선생님.
We did option to go inside because we want to make the middle wait a little bit. Okay?
잡아주고 가게.
Eh?
네.
Nice, nice.
Well, the game plan's set for Korea. How do they respond now? They've led by a few points. The American fans behind the Korean bench now starts to make some noise as their team are leading. Pull away the block from Larson, giving USA the point. We're looking to attack. Oh, that's angled. Has it got a touch? It's another point to USA. 2016 now. See the angle. That ball going wide. Washington continues this run of serve. Deep from 5, dropping that ball short on the lead rope. Quicker the play in the middle. Harlini at full stretch. Almost a standing tip for the 6'8" Redkey. Then hard block from USA. Redkey has to move all the way across the other side of the court. No touch given from the referee. There is going to be a challenge coming in here from Korea. They need to stop this run. Alini and Redkey just replaying that standing set and tip. Wait, see if there's a touch. Gone down the side of the block. Has it brushed the arm or not? No, the block's pressing just before the ball goes past. 21-16. Washington with its good run of serves here, causing trouble for Korea. They're not able to get the attacks in a way that they want. Robson Cook turns provider for Jordan Thompson, who just picks the ball out down the centre. High ball out wide, little tip. Oh, blocked from Korea in the end. On the hustle, a much needed point for Korea. Moon Jung-won with this normally so dependable serve. She's been the best server in the Korean V-League for many years. Not to be this time for the number 12. Set point then for USA. They've been in control. Only at the latter half of this second set have they put the pressure on to Korea. And the hitting area there, there is no block given. And there is going to be a challenge, I believe, coming in from the Korean team. There is going to be a challenge coming in. USA already walking off the court. They're confident there's no touch. 25-17. If it stays like this, is the set to USA. They had to come back. They were down by 3 points in the midway stage of the set. Yeah, no touch. You see the hand just coming across the ball down the line. Nowhere near John Larson. She's just shaking her head and telling you there on the replay. Set over USA, level the game at 1 set apiece. Thompson, the top point scorer, she's been the go-to girl for USA, 13 points. 11 attackers, points for Thompson, 2 blocks. Senju, sorry, is the top point scorer with double figures. Let's look at the stats across the board, 15-13. Well, USA have managed to get those attack rates up, got a couple of the blocks in, but few too many errors coming in there. You see the stats at the bottom. The opponent errors from Korea, too high for them, and that's what gave it. And that's the pressure that USA were given from the serve into position. You see some of the replay. It was a strong start for USA. Then Korea took over, led by 3. And that challenge had almost been 9-10. Turned around to be 11-8, and they kept that lead for a while. And then USA just plugged away under service pressure. Limited Korea to many options. It's a nice little combination with the tip from Soe. And USA just had too much about them. That was the final point that went out. Let's look at the set of contact for that second set. Well, the target zone, 61%, is pretty decent for Korea. They've got it all in there. For the USA, from Lankaralini, 82% in that mid-range, 18 outside of there. They still managed to turn those around. Those few wayward ones were early on at the start of the set. Both setters doing what they can to bring all the players into the game. We've seen the slide attack from Bogu and Dana Retke. We've seen a few combinations from Korea coming in. The game on our hands here, level at 1 set all. How do Korea respond now to that second set turnaround? USA just stepping up their game level, their consistency. So as they finished, it is for USA. Haley Washington stays on in the middle position instead of Chaka Okpogu. The crowd absolutely loving it here. The sports presentation team doing a sterling job here in the Łódź, as always you expect in Poland, as the crowd starts to build ready for the next 2 games coming in. Look from the team supporting USA. Had a few people around with the flags waving high. With a few refreshments as well. You can tell when they've had the refreshments, they do get a little bit louder then. No changes to Korea's starting lineup. It's their strongest lineup in their squad they have, and it is going to be Korea starting us off here in the 3rd set. 1 set apiece. Larson goes high and hard as the hands. Quick through the middle. Exactly the same as the start of the 2nd set. Quick attack in the middle, point to Korea. First point on the board. Larson hitting hard into that block. Couldn't quite get it away. Big pressure serve. Missed a few of those for Korea. Great defense. It's coming over as a free ball. Washington takes it. Gets a touch on the way out. There's the first one, Washington. Oh, it has just caught, oh, has it caught the hand of the libero? It has. Point goes to USA. Washington growing to the game was really important on the serving run in the second set to get her team back in. Quickly in from Robson Cook, angled shot from Jordan Thompson as she bites her knuckles and grimaces as that ball sails wide. It was there for her. Young, the middle attacker, back serving on the head for Carleen. She's got all the options. The experienced veteran. The quality of Larson, so good. Sees the defense so far back down the line. It's just an easy shot against Kim Dae-in. Combination, well, played from Korea, picked up nicely from USA. They get to attack hard here. Second bite of the cherry for Korea, but it's tight. Carlini's got to work hard with the joust at the net. Pull back in, again it's tight. Carlini, clever spot. Deflection, Larson tries to get back, but it goes to the back line to Robson Cook. Off the block and out of play. Well, creative play from both teams, and then just power from Robson Cook. Flatter set out wide. Wongerante's playing that ball again, beautifully outside of her body. Larson goes hard into the hands. Retke snatching it as soon as it came straight over the net from Korea. Well, it's going the way of USA now. They're applying the pressure. Quick thinking from Retke. Definitely playing advantage there. Lovely take from Robson Cook defensively on her knees. Well, Thompson's looking for the touch. They get the touch off Korea. Timeout called at the early stages here for Coach Gonzalez to have a chat to his team, down by 3 points at 5-2.
Thompson from 2. This. But keep straight. Not like this. Keep straight. Because if she goes like this, we have the libero there. We try to defend. We are setter 5. And we did run. We can try again. We try again. Okay, that's run. And go strong. If the pass is not good, she attack Bexi. Okay? If the pass is
hard into the hands from Hernandez. Gonzalez, if the pass is good, they win the option again. Oh, it's just short of the fingers of Wongerantes. See where the ball bounces off her hands and the floor at the same time goes backwards. Well, that's how it worked. Wasn't their best ball in. That's at full stretch. You can see her reaching outside of her body in the block, which lowers the hands, turns them to the side. And B. Lee off the net. Retke putting it away on the slide. USA playing with a smile again. Pressure not quite as strong as it's been on this serve from Korea. USA taking full advantage. With Larson at the service line, dropping it short. Great work from Jin Park. Takes the serve receive, gets herself around, cuts across on the angle. Has to really move and turn that body into court and get that shoulder around to cut across. Set going really wide past the pin. Tunju with the serve. Ooh, error from Retsky, looking for the touch. See with the finish of the hit from Retsky, a little bit too flat. So it's automatic to Carlini. No, it's all me. It's all me. Yeah, it comes across it. Doesn't get a wrist over it. And again goes to Retsky. Retsky makes amends from the previous point. But it's kept alive from Korea. High and hard of the hands. Kachkarai has Thompson one side, Larson the other side. Trying to avoid both of them as that ball was sailing off the block. Definitely attacking Carlini when she's there, out wide on the block through two. Robinson Cook goes 1-on-1, angled across. Retsky back with the serve, float serve, ace right on the line. Great serve. Right down that seam between the two, causing the confusion. Goes again the same, but it's a little bit too wide this time for Sui. She has to bring that ball in a tip. Carlini down the line, looking for that third tip point. Not to be, but it will be a free ball. That ball sent high for Lars to take at 6. Thompson, again, knocking another Korean player down. Need to start starting how many times Thompson has knocked the Koreans on the floor. And Young for the second time throws her body on the line. Doesn't shy away from any kind of battle at all. The Korean libero. Retsky back to serve, leading by 3 points here, 9-6. Little footwork skills there from Cesar Hernandez-Gonzalez. He's getting mocked a little bit by his team on the bench. He should have stretched first, I said. 7-9. Chin with the serve. And it's going to cause a bit of pressure. It's going to be a free ball. Lars has pushed that deep to 5. Oh, tight angle. What an angle that was. Robinson Cook just holding her position upright. Just gets her hands in front of her. Still moving, wasn't fully set. Great shot from Korea. 1 point, the difference now, 8-9. Better service pressure from Korea. Choosing the right attacking options. Starting to make a difference here in this third set. Switch it back up to Jordan Larson. Robinson Cook goes down the line. Cool as you like. Just shapes it beautifully. She does have that big swing cross court. Really aware of her court positioning. High and hard with the hands. Quickly spotted over from Korea. Great pickup from Jordan Larson. Oh, it's a huge block. Ho Young does it again. She had that little tip over that Larson picked up. But then she got herself in the right place. Which I said about Cook going hard cross court. Wow, Ho Young kept her position. Power tip down the center, coming around the block at that angle, just out of reach of Kim Dae-in, the setter. Robs a Cook with the serve. Floats it across in to Sung-ju, who finds the middle but just cuts across the block a little bit too much. And Thompson almost ducking out the way for it really quickly. Error from Robs a Cook on the serve. 6 apiece now on service errors, USA and Korea. It's a 2-point game, 10-12. So Wee Kang with the serve. And she adds some pressure on the serve. She has done well in this game so far. Washington just gets that ball on the way down. Far off the net from Jordan Larson. Korea come in to attack now on the back line. Trying the reverse, it is with Hanbi using the hands of Larson. Just shapes herself. Lets the ball come across. Just squeeze it through the hands. You see Larson just reaching in. 11-12, another pressure serve. Well made from Carlini. Lovely set and put away from Jordan Thompson. The hands of Carlini, magical. That ball so tight. See that again. Similar to the set we've seen from Thailand's Tom Tom. Both hands at the back of the ball, beautifully done. Short serve from Washington. She impacted on the service line in the first set. Not to be here, sorry, in the second set. Not to be quite so much here in the third set. Year-old Ho Young back to serve, plays her volleyball over in Suwon, and she has delivered a beautiful ace float serve deep into the corner. And here we see just coming over the shoulder of Jordan Larson, letting that one drift out. Perfect on the corner. Asked for a better placement of a float serve to level the score at 13-13. This one a little bit shorter for Larson to pick up. Thompson cross court, point USA. How strong she can be, controlling the game. Well, she's 17 points in, 6 points ahead of anybody else in this competition at the game. Made that 7 points as she just served a beautiful ace line shot to give her team a 15-13 lead. Just joined Vakif Bank in Turkey. Tekai, nearly a second ace serve. Hanbi chasing that ball all the way down. It is a second ace serve in a row for Thompson. She is absolutely flying here in this third set. USA leading by 3 points. 16-13, the pressure at the number 12. USA has applied here, has been incredible.
We need to go before. When she touches the ball, we go inside and we lead Pio for that ball, okay? And in pass, the same way. Pio is there, now they send on. When she touches, I do one step in front, okay? And I protect that area, okay? Be Bekshi, and we play Bekshi.
Well, Korea devising the plan. Well, the crowd making the noise here. Worthy of double of them as it builds. Thompson serving 2 aces back-to-back before the timeout. Not anymore though. Hanbi delivers down the side of Larson. Cut that ball into the backcourt. 14-16. You happy to see Thompson off the back of the service line, but no, she's still there to add some trouble to add in the firepower. Jung-won Moon coming in. Distinctive serving routine needs to start paying off for Korea now if she can. Topspin out wide to the right side of Robinson Cook. Last with the delivery of the tip. Chance for Korea to attack. They do attack well, but Carlini has it. Out to Larson. Point USA again. 17-14. That's one Larson just drawing in. Jung-won Moon. Going to keep Jung-won Moon on in this rotation. Good pass in her own right as well. Oh, that ball was too tight on the net. Point to USA. It's a nice ball in, a little bit too tight. You can see the block. Larson all over that. Needs to give herself that room. That's how they've been attacking it so far. 18-14. This short serve is really causing trouble for Korea. Great take from Larson. Oh, it's a mistake from USA. But 2 digs it's going to take, and then a monster block from Carlini and Retsky. Well, the error came in originally from USA, but in the end, Dae-in took the first touch. So no quick option available for Korea. And then defensively, USA just switched on with a huge block. Jung-won taking the first ball again. Big block for USA. Korea go again. Flat out wide. Into the block for the second time. And out wide again. Try to break up the gap, but Carlini still gets a touch to it. Thompson tries to put it away out wide for USA. Third time of asking, and it goes the way of Korea. Well, serious firepower and energy being expelled out wide. Sung-ju kept asking the question. Carlini always trying to pull away from that one and getting caught on it inside the block. Saw it work earlier for Jordan Larson. The ball sailed long. Error on the serve for Korea. 20-15. 5 the difference, 5 required. Thompson on 20 points. The next highest point scorer for USA is Dana Retke on 9 and Robinson Cook on 9. For Korea, 2 players on 11 points, and that's Sohee and Sung-ju. These are the 2 outside players. Hanbi's slightly quieter in the opposite position. Jung-moon on now. Inside the block goes Yoon-jin. Robinson Cook unloads. No touch given. Raj Karai is saying yes, there was a touch. We're going to challenge that. Jin Park goes back to serve with the ball in her hand. She doesn't think she's touched it on the block. But she wasn't even aware that there was a challenge coming in. She was just going back to go back into the serve routine. And then realises, oh, hang on, I'll come back in a second. So 16-20, it'll stay if there is no block touch. If there is, then it'll be 21-15. You can see if there's a touch over the hands from Robinson Cook. No touch there, the ball going past the shadow of the hands. Jin Park back to serve then. 6 points in the game from attacks. Korea now need to apply that pressure from the serve. They're 4 down. A lot of support for Korea here in Poland against USA. Calls for out, but Robinson Cook took it. She's going to deliver a little touch. Jung-won went early, managed to keep on her feet, take it in the second time. Thompson from the back line. Washington going early on the setter. Scrambled game so far in this set. Washington reaching over the setter to backcourt, trying to bring it back into play. Didn't need to snatch at it. 17-20. Korea not able to get the full attacks in that they need, but they get the points in the end. Float serve, clips the tape. Robertson Cook takes it. Carlini on 2. Well, she's had a couple where she's pushed the ball deep. This one, the blocker's switched off from the setter. Just watching it. Right into the middle of the court. There's that right hand dropping, left hand extension. $19 points for the tournament now for Carlini. So he drops that ball over. It's just wide. Right idea. Just out of reach. USA, but it's out of court as well. 22-17. Korea struggling with that ball when it's come deep. Come short. Young coming through the middle attack. Hanby comes back on for Young-won from court. Short serve from USA. Thompson using every inch of that body to get over the top of the ball. 2 required for USA to lead this game 2-1. Instructions being given by Arch Karai to Robertson Cook on the serve. Just wait to get his floor cleaned by Carlini. Delay. Cook trying to go for that flat angled serve. 5-5. $19-23 now. So he can. Big point scorer for the team in this competition. Larson out wide, and the governor delivers and sets up set point for USA. 24-19. Ali Franti coming in on serving duty for Haley Washington. Set point USA. Close serve down the line. Big block. Chased down from Korea, but it's not to be. And USA now lead the game by 2-1. 24-19. Well, in the end, it was too much of a gap for Korea to get themselves back into. And USA lead 2-1. Remember, USA have never lost to Korea in the FIVB competitions. You see 25-20 the first set going the way. 25-19, 16-9 the attacks. Well, that tells the tale in itself with the 8 errors coming in from USA's point of view. 3 blocks, 3 serves. USA were in control most of that. Couldn't handle the change in the serving position. USA dropping that serve in really short, causing no end of trouble for Korea. As we look at the highlights of that third set action, Robertson Cook going cross court. Was a tale of the attacking prowess of USA, and then also the pressure served. We had ace serves coming in from Korea, but also Jordan Thompson with back-to-back ace serves. She's leading the way, 20 points, 16 attacks, 2 blocks, 2 aces. The blocking unit there, Thompson and Retke. Let's look at the attacking direction of the plays. We've got 48% and 52 cross court. This is in set 1. And here we see it in set 3. Slight change there, 55 then coming cross court. Change of action the way they've played. This is because they've been able to draw the block away. Shape the ball's been coming in. So waiting for the teams to come in for the lineups for the first set, for the next set. First set went Korea's way, then the next two go the way of USA. Expect Korea to stay the same in their numbers, with Kim Dae-in, Hanbi in the outside position, Sung Yu and Soo-wee, Jin Park, or Young. No changes for Korea. USA team just coming in looking exactly the same. Carlini, Thompson, Robson, Cook and Larson. And still with Washington on in the middle instead of Bogu alongside Dana Retzky. So one more set required for USA. Macarena being performed by the crowd. Some of the players tempted, not quite. But the crowd doing a great job here and welcoming all the countries competing in this road to Paris. Get ready to go with set number 3. It's going to be Kelsey Robson-Cook, the 31-year-old. He's in Italy. Unfortunately, Cheap has another service error into the net. First point goes the way for Korea. Little short serve on to Washington. Robson-Cook pushing that ball deep. Oh, it's just on the line. Great vision from Jordan Thompson. Over the block of the libero, right at the baseline. A bit of a confusion for Korea, but perfect placement as well. Sometimes you have to take your hat off and go, yeah, no one's getting that. Nice ball in for Korea, they've got options. Oh, that is a huge block. Well, this lady does like to steal the show and take over. Jordan Thompson is certainly doing that now. Leading the way on blocks, serves and points. Washington serving deep. Slide attack. Robson-Cook easily picking that one up. Thompson, John Larson sneaking that ball inside the block, causing problems for Korea. And automatically there's a quick gap of points opening up. Cesar Hernandez-Gonzalez calls for a timeout, doesn't want his team to allow USA any more of a headway here. Let's have a listen in what they're going to say.
We are not comfortable, has to be ball in 4. We cannot keep going run. And this is an option when we don't have another option. Now, Kohler, B, A, and we open the game with them. If we can, we're there and we're there. Because they are going in 4, because we are 4, and they will go there. Okay? Die, one side.
Talk about the options they've got available to them. They can't keep doing the same thing. Got to make the changes. They're also reacting to how USA are serving on them. The USA are making the changes as well as Korea have their game plan. Well, the timeout worked. Screams from the crowd in the rally. Jin Park. There's the number 6 for Korea. 6 points also. How many she's scored so far, but not this one. So back-to-back errors for both USA and for Korea. 4-2. So he takes a swing, high hands from Jordan Thompson. Defense trying to get out the way for Korea, and there's another big block. Korea know they can't just keep going into the wall there. Jordan Larson, then Retke. That was all Jordan Larson. She's had a couple that have slipped through the arms. Not that time. Great serve, short. Quick hands, out of play from Korea. Well, this tactic, it's so simple, but it's so effective for USA against Korea. So change of setter coming in for Korea. Ji-won Kim, the 21-year-old, coming in now. Makes an immediate impact, bringing the middle into play. Does help when you have that ball coming in right on the money. Can be Lee with the serve. Another error on the serve for Korea. Larson serving down the line. It's an ace serve for Jordan Larson. Well, she's given Jordan Thompson a run for the money. He wanted to control this game, that big block, the line shot. Second timeout called for Korea. They need to find some answers, they need to find the quick, they're down by 5.
Anticipate, they are going there. They go short, okay? I accept the mistake if we are on the ball. We are late in the short. We go one step in front. If the ball is deep, play, work here. Okay. A, we call A, and we can open. A, she, but if the pass is good, we go A. Just attention, 4 will be here. If,
Well, they're out of timeouts already, and it's 8-3 in the fourth set. USA with a 5-point advantage. Well, the 2 points they've got from timeouts has helped double the figures. Now it's down to Korea and the players on court to find the same rhythm routine they had in the first set. Half of the second set. It's a challenge when you've got the likes of Dana Retke reaching over you as a block. Rafa Libro can't step in too quick because I don't know if she's going to swing hard or not. We've seen how hard she can hit the ball. Retke goes back to serve, down the line. It's a good pressure serve. So he swings hard for the hands. Need much more of the attacking and the confidence from Korea to come back into the game. Allow USA to control and dominate. Larson taking that ball out wide to her side. Robs a Cook, angle that ball cross court to the feet of Ho Young. Carlini on 4 points, back to serve the setter from USA. Serving short. Zoe gets the tip. Thompson almost gets it on the way down. Challenge with these tips, especially when you're going against such a big block. You've got to get it over. This is more to the side. trying to pull it back in. Robinson Cook is the target on the serve. Oh, it's a block. Ambi Lee doesn't get many blocks. Well, that's her first kill block all tournament. Hence the celebration and the smile. 4-9 in the blocks in the game. 7-10 the score. Korea down by 3. They try the short game on Robinson Cook. Flat set out wide. There's a deep volley from Jordan Thompson. Nice short serve. Jordan Thompson knew exactly what to do then. There's no pressure, no worries. Gap open down at 1. Easy pickings. 11-7 Robinson Cook serving. Cook on 11 points here. 10 attacks, 1 block. Almost adds an ace to it. But it's going to be a free ball pushed for USA. Carlini gets to run the options. It goes to Larson, recycled for USA. Back line, Robinson Cook. Point USA again. Well, USA are in their rhythm now. Kelsey Robinson Cook in the Club World Championships was best outside hitter, which is consistently performing here for USA. Applying the pressure. Defensively work done now. Washington, a little side step across, reach on the block. Diane Kim back in setting now. Robinson Cook, pressure on the serve. Flat set out wide, there's a big block, hoisted back in. Flat set in the middle. Thompson off the block, great recovery. Oh, it's just out of the reach. Ran out of legs, ran out of steps. Just as Korea running out. USA are accelerating forward, stepping up another gear. Leading 14-7. Ambi Lee drops the floor after the attack. Got to get up quick to cover. Jordan Larson makes it easy over the top of Sohee Kang. Nice line shot. Yeon Lee coming in. Experienced middle player. Where number 14 takes the first touch, gets the set, gets the point. Nice middle blocker in the Korean V-League in 21-22. Just a couple of appearances for her country, which has made an immediate impact on the first point in this game against USA. Mongarante's ball on the money. Washington, the slide, the shoot set from Carlini. Ball drifting too far wide. She's gone with where the ball's going. She's got a hand around the back of the ball. 9-15. Good power serve, nicely on the head for Carlini again. Off tempo for Larson. Trying to get the attack in, one arm pullback from Robinson Cook. It's hoisted high. Free ball opportunity for Korea coming in. They run the options. It's the middle, but it's a miss on the swing. Diane Kim apologising. Just that connection with Da Yeon Lee wasn't there to start with. And now it's 16-9. Ali Franti on for Washington to serve. Franti. Flat on the serve, down the line, overpassed. Smart play by Jordan Larson, just holds her hand there. Doesn't need to attack it hard. USA bench celebrate, USA leading 17-9. Change coming in now. Sung Young out. Jungha Park, team captain. Played against Italy, scored 6 points against Italy. Hasn't featured in the other 2 games. Error from Korea. Just too many errors coming in the game now for Korea. They're trying to force the game against this USA team. It's taking too many faults. 18-9. Ali Franti serving. Well, watch that to go out from Korea. Ball just drifting. Franti will depart with Washington. Washington will then go back off court for Wongarantes, the captain of USA, to come in on serve-receive duties. Larson into the middle to Retke. The natural old-school short attack from Dana Retke, just on the reach of the hands of Ho Young. 19-10. USA comfortable lead now. They've weathered the storm that Korea threw at them. Oh, and they've come up with an ace serve. It had to be Jordan Thompson, top point scorer. We saw Antropova yesterday, then 34 points. Well, Thompson's on 24 now. 19 attacks, 3 blocks, 3 ace serves. Has got a touch off the block from USA. Well, the serve hasn't worked. Normally so reliable. Young Won, she'll stay on for the back rotation for Hanbi Lee. Substitution for USA on the serve as well. He's going to get the serve. Hands off the block, it goes. Another point for USA's way. Skinner will get another chance to impress for Karch Karai. The first 2 weeks at the VNL. Hasn't featured any of the games here so far. He's a trade over in France. Last set out wide. Captain with the little tip. Brings it back into court. It's the 10 points too much with just 3 required. Going to take a monumental effort from Korea. Good pressure serve though on Robson Cook. Backline attack from John Thompson. She just hangs around the net to get out the way of people. Great defense from Skinner. Error from Korea on that one. It's been the story. Korea trying to push it but forcing the errors. Washington coming on all smiles. Harry Drews on the bench. Keeping the energy alive for USA. Dana Retke with the serve. 2 required for USA. It's a good serve. It's going to be a free ball coming in. High ball pumped up. Robson Cook goes into the wall. Well, she hasn't had a big, strong swing this set, so she went all out on that one. Unfortunately, the block read it beautifully well. The angle of the arms from Ho Young Jung, the 22-year-old, been impressive. Good pickup from Skinner. Little tip here for Korea now, chance to attack. Hanbi Lee. Force on the set, on the reverse. Chance here for USA. Does touch the net, so there's a bit of a chance here for Minji. Skinner from the back line with a swing. Not warm on that shoulder at all. Wayward swing. Good hustle from Korea. Minji, who's come on for Sewi. A crucial part to playing that point out wide, the number 23. Playing a couple of points. Oh, an error on the serve, pushed long. Takes it to 24-14, match point. USA with the Libra and the setter, Lauren Carlini. Good point scoring game for Carlini. 4 points, but the distribution for her. Angle off the hands from Robson Cook, so USA will get a chance to side out here on their attack. 15-24. Short onto Robson Cook. They're all lining up for it now. Washington wants it through the middle. There'll be another bite of the cherry for USA. It's going out to the back line to Skinner. She shows she can commit to that attack. It's going to be tight on the net to Washington. And again, tight here. Jordan Thompson couldn't quite put it away. It'd been fitting for her to take the point. Larson, backcourt attack. Wong-Arantes, great pickup. Now it is Thompson. Power tip down the line. There is a net touch in there as well. The referee saw that as well. All smiles. Dae-Yeon was calling for the net touch before the ball had even gone out of play. One match point saved then, 16-4-24. Good pressure on the serve to the right-hand side of Skinner. It's a free ball. Kim Dae-Yeon comes in, flat out wide. Robson Cook off the hand. A little surge toward the end of this fourth set. Korea ending on a high. Really pushed USA in that first set and part of the second until they got the control. It is Jordan Thompson that finishes it off. 25 points for her alone. 25 points in this set for USA and a 3-set-1 victory. They are now 4-0 in the road to Paris. Commiserations to Korea. Great game for them. Taking that first set off USA. 25-20. And then USA coming back 25-17, 25-19. 25-17. Solid performance in the end. Once USA broke down the Korean defense, that short ball on the serve. The placement of the attacks, really important for USA. Here's the set scores. As just mentioned, that first set going the way for Korea, and then 17-19 and 17 to USA. They'd like it done in 3. It's done in 4 in total. 11 blocks, 5 aces, 56 attacks. Too many errors early on for USA in that first set, and then towards the end of the game, in that 4-set for Korea. So they're trying to force the game and push it against this tough team from USA. Well, like I said, they're 4 for 4. Victories against Colombia and Thailand at 3-0, and then 3-1 against Slovenia, and 3-1 here against Korea. Korea down. That's their 4th loss. They've lost against Italy 3-0, Poland at 3-1, Germany 3-2, and then 3-1 here against the USA. There's a bit of calm around the arena now as the team starts stretching down. As we look at the match day being completed halfway through, Italy 3-0 Colombia, USA 3-1 Korea. Now we've got Poland, Thailand. That being an enticing game before Germany take on Slovenia. This is the 4th game day of the road to Paris. Let's have a look at the standings coming through as where these teams currently sit as they are. Italy, USA both played 4 games undefeated. Poland, Germany still to play today. Will they both remain undefeated as we then go into the final phase of these games? These big teams still to play each other. It's all to play for in that road to Paris. Thanks for joining us. My name is Mark Perkins, and we're back with more action here in Łódź, Poland very soon. Until then, have a very good day.